Hey guys, Captain here. So today I'm actually bringing you guys a Pokemon Go video. Now I was working on some Pokemon Go content recently and I've got some raw clips that I was going to stitch together for maybe like a weekly or bi-weekly video. Maybe even a monthly thing, but still kind of like a Pokemon Go vlog. But then the Valentine's Day event just started and so I thought I'd make a video about that. It started yesterday and basically I'm going to talk about what it is and then I'm going to give you guys some strategies for kind of how to make the most of this event. I think it's actually now's like a great time to play Pokemon Go because Niantic is relatively frequent with updates. You know, they run like an event every month. I wish they weren't taking their sweet time with Johto, but nonetheless, you know, they've actually done a good job balancing a whole lot of things and then updating some good stuff. So anyway, the event itself, the highlights are that you get twice as much Pokemon from capturing stuff. You get Pokemon from your buddy twice as fast. So basically just all the candy rates are doubled. It seems evolution does not give 2 candies, but everything else does. Catching gives, 6. Transferring gives 2. I assume if you hatch Pokemon you get double. Oh yeah, sure enough it says hatch. So it's double Pokemon, or double candy. The other thing is they've got adorable Pokemon available. Really this just seems to be pink Pokemon. So Chansey, Clefable are ones they highlight. They've confirmed Porygon. Lickitung is almost certainly one of them. I've seen a bunch of Lickitung on the radar when, I think other than that I've only seen 1 or 2 Lickitung ever. I've seen a whole lot of Jigglypuff, so basically anything pink. And Cleffa, Igglybuff, and Smoochum are more likely to hatch from eggs. Another thing is that lure modules will last 6 hours instead of the usual, I think it's half hour for a lure module. Maybe it's an hour and I'm mistaken. But anyways, they last way longer. So if you have some saved up, like I do, you can really put them to good use. And it's going to go until the morning of the day after Valentine's Day. So anyway, I'm going to fire Pokemon Go back up. I guess it'll take its sweet time. But I'm going to talk to you guys about some strategies you can use to really make the most out of this. Another change seems to be a hidden change. 1, at the same time there was a nest migration, so if you have any local nests, you might want to check them because they might be something different now. A Shelter nest nearby me became a Sandshrew nest, and a Krabby nest I think is a Diglett nest now. Didn't really get enough time to investigate that, but I think it's a Diglett nest. Alright, so some stuff you can do. Jigglypuff is really abundant. Let me just take a look at how many of these things I've got. Let's see, ordering by number. I have a whole lot of Rattata saved up just for evolution sprees. But yeah, so I got a lot of Jigglypuff. I've already transferred some. They're super abundant, I think just everywhere. Because I think they spawn in like all sorts of biomes. I have not been lucky enough yet to see a Chansey or Clefairies. But I'm sure they're around somewhere. I'm sure even in places where they're rare, the spawn rates are increased. So you can try and get yourself some Chansey. Another thing you can do is, if you're collecting the medals, now's a pretty good time to work on Fairy Tail Girl because Jigglypuff and Clefairy are Fairy type. Another hidden update is that a bunch of eggs have changed with the kind of Pokemon that can hatch from them. A bunch of Pokemon from 5K eggs got moved over to 2K eggs. Hopefully this means 2K eggs are going to be a lot more abundant. That would be super cool. It's really just satisfying to hatch eggs, so it'd be nice if 2K eggs were more common. And I think some 10K egg Pokemon got moved to 5K eggs. Not positive about that. And then another thing, I guess to make the most out of what you've got, again, if you have lure modules, which I've just been saying on a few, now is a better time than ever to use them, really, because the last 6 hours, 12 times the normal length. That's pretty crazy. So you can really, if you have, I realize it's cold, but, if you have a Pokestop that you can reach from indoors, wherever you live or spend a lot of your time, you might want to consider luring it up and kind of just camping it out. Another thing, of course, catching Pokemon effectively gives almost twice as much experience now because of the double candy. I think this is disproportionately affected by stuff like Pidgey, Weedle, Caterpie, because they give 6 candy each, which is half their evolution, plus the transfer is 2 candy. So you can seriously stock up a ton of candy. I had a bunch of candy stocked up already for Rattata, and I recently went through like all my Pidgey. I'm up to 244 candy again already. I'm at over 800 Rattata candy. Yeah, almost 900. So you can really stock up a ton of candy that way. That's another thing I suggest you do. If you, like I said, transferring Pokemon takes gets you twice as much candy now. So if you're willing to, just play indoors, maybe sit at your desk or something and then play some Pokemon Go, then that's fine. You can still do evolution sprees. But if you're, just trying to maximize how much you, get out of your playtime, or your phone battery or whatever, then maybe just consider just transferring all the common stuff you see. Because the point is, Pidgey and Rattata are always going to be there. If you have 500 Pidgey candy and no Pidgey, that's fine. You'll just catch a lot of Pidgey and suddenly you'll be able to do an evolution spree. I definitely recommend like transferring stuff that you're not going to use. Like if you're going to do an evolution spree, of course transfer right after that. But if you're not going to do an evolution spree, I say still transfer because you'll get more candy. Again, like you'll catch more Rattata and Pidgey. That's not something you're really going to miss out on. And then, yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else exciting for me to say about the event. Again, it's a good opportunity to fill out some stuff from the Pokedex because, like they said, Cleffa, Igglybuff are going to be more common, and Smoochum. And then, Porygon, that's pretty rare. That's something you can get. Chansey, I don't actually remember which number Chansey is. I think it might have been 107. Maybe it was 113. Actually, it was probably 113. Yeah, I think 106 and 7 were Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. And this, 110. Can't remember if that's... that could be Chansey's. Oh, no, that's got to be Weezing. Yeah, I'm silly. Lickitung, that's not very common. As you can see, seen 1, caught 1. Got in, like, my first week or 2 weeks of playing. And then I think I've seen 1 more on the radar that I didn't bother to look for. But, that's something to keep in mind. And... if you like to kind of hedge your bets, Johto's coming soon, and depending how they do evolutions, it's possible that Chansey will just evolve into Blissey with candy. I mean, again, they've already got the baby Pokemon from Johto rolling out. Whenever they get the rest of them is unclear, but, just because you find one Chansey doesn't mean it's not a reason to get more. People have also reported that I think Chansey are pretty good for prestiging gyms, and Wigglytuff apparently is very good for prestiging gyms. Pound and Hyper Beam is supposed to be like the best moveset for this. So, that's something to work towards as well. Anyway, I've rambled long enough, but I wanted to kind of keep this in one take. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please rate, comment, subscribe, send this to your friends. Check out my other ones. I'm going to be making more Pokemon Go videos soon. And enjoy the Pokemon Go event. I know a lot of people quit playing the game kind of after the hype died down in by the end of August, or yeah, by the end of August or September or so. But it's actually still, still grindy, but it's still really enjoyable. I started playing again maybe 2 weeks ago, and I've actually really been enjoying my time with it. So let me know if you guys still play. What are you guys' long-term and short-term goals in this game? And, I'll be watching the comments. See you guys later.